Welcome back to Nick Lenz Comic Corner, Classic Us Non Classics. This is episode number 2773 and episode number 2667. You got two characters who are based in pulp with this one. Now both the characters have met before, occasionally over the years. I think last time was back in 2008, I think it was. First up we have is a miniseries. I have talked frequently over the years about how really good this series is. It's a shame it didn't last much longer than it did. It was only 5 issues. Eisner the Spirit, the Course Makers. In a way, this book was a follow-up to The Spirit Returns. An excellent book. The big story of this book is that there are zombies in Central City. Not really the Flash, it's just a different one. And you have the Spirit dealing with it. It's not necessarily a zombie outbreak. People are turning people into zombies, kind of. But the best thing about this book is the artwork. The artwork is so good. It's like Francisco Fracovola. His artwork was tailor-made to do the Spirit. And I don't know if Wise was alive, would he like this artwork? He probably would. Sadly, he's since passed away, but yeah, this book was just pure amazement. It's just so awesome. I give the book a 10 out of 10. Next up we have is a book that it's not very liked by a lot of people, given the fact that it was had zero build. As far as I could tell, it had no build. It doesn't exactly it's a crossover, it doesn't cross with all it's Batman crossover per se, but it does cross with all the Bat books. It's Batman / Catwoman Gotham War. First to detail a rumor about this particular crossover. Some people may have thought this crossed with every single Bat book published at that time. No. That is a big fat lie. It just said Batman, Catwoman, a couple one-shots, and one miniseries, which is based focused on Red Hood. And that's literally it. That's all we got here. And the biggest problem people have with this thing is the whole thing is started because of a love quarrel between Batman and Catwoman. Though, this comes right after the whole failsafe. This is coming right after the whole failsafe stuff. But you have these issues written by Chip Zdarsky and also Tina Howard and Matthew Osberg. Zdarsky does the two Batman issues in here. Tina Howard, of course, he also does the other one-shots. Tina Howard does the Catwoman stuff, plus the one-shots. Matthew Rosberg does rare too. He does the Red Hood miniseries, which is 2 issues. Our here is done by Jorge Jimenez, Nico Leon, Matthew Hawthorne, Nicola Chemedzi, Ariel Dabadino, Mark Morales, and Wade Von Greenbanger. This book, this whole crossover, this is what collects. Not all the Bat books. That is a misconception for the story. Here's what collects. Batman Volume 3, issues 137, 138. Batman / Catwoman, the Gotham War. Battle Lines, number 1. There's also a Score Short one-shot. There is a 2-issue mini-series. And Catwoman, Volume 5, issues 57, 58. When I finish talking about this one, I'm talking about what it was announced this one. So, mostly put the one-shot battle lines is done by Tina Howard, Chip Zdarsky, were artwork by Mike Hawthorne. Book starts out with Professor Pig killing somebody, and all risking stuff, and of course the stuff with. Then we have look like a flashback. Looks like somebody take out the Trinity. Actually, I think it's and of course, mostly we have Batman Zaral here, and then Bruce wakes up, and this is presumably just after he just came back from the Batman of Gotham. Also, he's got a replacement hand. That's because of the failsafe story arc. Arc is on speed as to how he lost a hand. You have to read that story. So, he puts on his bat suit. And of course, steals some jewel thieves. Not Catwoman. Then and of course, work with Catwoman. Of course, then we have. Apparently, Catwoman has Scandal Savage and Lady Clayface working for her as lackeys. And the whole thing about this one, oh yeah, we also have Mackie Zeus in here too, who gets taken out by Tim Drake Robin, who's happy to see Batman again. Yeah, and so Catwoman at her kitty cat club. Here's the attendants: Damian, Bruce, Stephanie, Dick, Barbara Gordon, Batwoman, and the Signal. This is surprising. Oh, I think that's Huntress there. Yeah, or it's spoiler. It's not. No. This is kind of weird though. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. It could be spoiler. It could be Huntress. So yeah, apparently she wants to train criminals become vigilantes. Like, make better safe, and it's like her plan just involves basically like get like basically on him on thieves. Batman doesn't like this very much, and only Red Hood is a member of the Batman family is actually against this. It says like my parents are rich. Yeah, Batman disagrees with his mythology, and of course, Red Hood is working with her. Of course, Red Hood is wearing his outfit he wore from his brief solo title he had. Then we have, I talked about somebody about this, about how the Batmobile very rarely makes an appearance nowadays. Yeah, it's like the writers of Batman comics have basically almost forgotten about the Bat vehicles. So basically, Catwoman gets like a disagreement with Red Hood when she's about to take a shower. He has to get her home. Some of the distraction. The whole thing is basically them. And of course, also we also Commissioner Renee Montoya here. And if you're curious, does she come to question this storyline? No, she doesn't. And there's also here involving the Riddler. That's all kind of in the first portion of this thing. It's like you have slow build here. It's not like big, humongous stuff going on here. It's like how I'm hitting some big stuff that's not quickly like people's homes. Pesta Pig forms an alliance with, like, he's working with the Riddler. Actually, no, it's the Mad Hatter. And he's here with Firefly, Ventriloquist, Two-Face, Calendar Man, the Scarecrow, and Two-Face. The purpose? Deal with Riddler. It's like there's so much stuff going on here. I like the Bat-villain stuff here. And of course, then we have Cassie show up here, Cassie Kane. All about, it's like, and then we have Damian break Jason's mask. Yeah. But the biggest thing I love about the storyline is at the end of part 2, Vandal Savage shows up. Yes. Yeah, Vandal Savage revealed he is Botway Manor. And the reason, it's like, his involvement here is like, what? Why is a JSA villain involved in a Batman story? Good question. The answer is because he Botway Manor, because apparently it's doing here that Batman has the meteorite that made him smart. And there's also a thing in here where Catwoman turns the good side again. And it's like, okay. Eventually her plan she has falls apart halfway through the storyline. And then, like, and then turns out Vandal Savage. He's not behind everything. It's just that, oh, he wants to bring a freaking meteorite to Gotham City because, and it turns out this meteorite creates a version of the Lazarus Pit. And Scandal is in this storyline. I like how she's written here. But it's like, just, and of course, at one point you had the Batman just was Batman and Robin for some reason. Yeah, it's like, Zardesky, Rosenberg, and Howard. It's like they have, like, you read this, and you're reading like 5 or 6 different comic books for a storyline that's not very long. It's like 2 months. Yeah, keep it, this whole storyline took place in a publication-wise period of 2 months. And we have like 5 or 6 storylines going on here. And like the love respect between Batman and Catwoman, that's basically resolved halfway through. It's like that is quashed because we have Vandal Savage, a much better villain. And he does play a role in the Bat books after this, which seems strange. It's like, okay, DC, why the heck are you allowing Batman to steal Alan Scott's villains? Vandal Savage started out as Alan Scott Green Lantern villain, just like Solomon Grundy. Yes, for some reason he's here, and he has to get involved with the storyline. It's almost like, you read this, it's like Vandal's inclusion here was probably very last minute. It's like, we have the heist stuff with Tina Howard stuff, with the trained burglars to rob other villains. I would say probably the best things about this particular storyline is the stuff with Vandal Savage. I love the Riddler stuff. The villains, I thought their plot was interesting. Red Hood's his involvement is okay. It's not exactly as interesting as the other stuff. Nothing against Matthew Rosenberg. Just that the stuff was just okay at best. But everyone can agree the weakest thing of this storyline is the Batman Catwoman love or spat. No one can deny that is the weakest thing of this whole storyline. Yes. Though, then Batman gets connected from the Bat box, so he kind of goes on his own for a while. Now, Vandal Savage and stuff that's explored in the Zardesky Bat book after this, which this sets up absolute power. In the case of Catwoman, her next thing is 9 Lives story arc, and I've heard that once the story concludes, they're ending the Catwoman book. After 68 issues, they're going to end the book. Why? I have no idea why. I like the whole idea of 9 Lives. I'll review it at some point, but it just seems kind of weird. So you're going to end the Catwoman book after only 68 issues. And they're also ending Harley Quinn at 48. So, like, let me get this straight. So, Tina Howard's run for Catwoman is 21 issues, while in the case of Harley Quinn book, it's also 21. I don't know why. Either that the book is not selling too well, and that want to lean in there. I have no idea. I think ending Catwoman's a mistake. That, or maybe they have other plans for it. I would say most of the storyline's okay. It's like good artwork. I love the artwork for this whole thing. Was this storyline necessary? Not really. You could just a crossover where just involving Vandal Savage. You didn't necessarily have to evolve the lover spat. It's like that was there just because. Now, I have this theory, and I explained to my friend Timmy about this. The Vandal Savage stuff. This is all Zardesky. This is all Zardesky's plan for that book. But in the case of the lover spat stuff, that's all Tina Howard. Yeah. It's an okay storyline, and I'm still reviewing this stuff going forward. I'm going to give the whole thing a 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. I would get a little bit higher, but the reason why is because of the lover spat. Yes, and also apparently Vandal Savage finds out that Bruce Wayne is Batman, and he's like, what are you doing in my house? Yeah, and also Vandal ransack his house. After this, he takes over as commissioner of the GCPD. I don't know why. It's something Zardesky wants to do with the book. And I don't think it's even acknowledged in Detective Comics. Him being commissioner. Just seems strange. At one point, he was just running for mayor. Like, nah, I want to be commissioner instead. Yes? especially. So that's pretty much it, particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and do hit the dislike button. When I get back, I'm going to go ahead and watch more Magic Ranger, and then do another comic corner. Okay, next video. Bye.